Well, today is day 335 in our journey through the Word, and the 1st of December as we start the final month of this year and the final month of this journey through the Word. Um, there's just one part of today's passage that I want to just focus on, and it's out of 2nd Corinthians 12. At the end of verse 7, where Paul is sharing a testimony to the Corinthians, and he says, so he keeps me from becoming proud. He's talking about God. God is keeping Paul from becoming proud. He had every reason that he could have become proud in what he was doing, but he remains humble because God helped keep him there. And he said, so to keep me from becoming proud, I was given a thorn in my flesh. And we don't know what that thorn is. There's a lot of speculation what that might have been. And the fact is we really don't know. But in order to keep him from becoming proud, God placed a thorn in his flesh, a messenger from Satan to torment me and keep me from becoming proud. A messenger from Satan to torment him, to keep him from becoming proud. There's challenges in our lives that we will face. It may be work, it may be family, it may be financial, it may be health. The list can go on and on. Like Paul, he prayed to God. And he goes on in verse 8, it says, 3 different times I begged the Lord to take it away. I begged him to take it away. Father, take this away from me. Give me relief. Give me relief. I've had that prayer. I've made that prayer. Give me relief. And if God's response to you, and if God's response to me, as it was to Paul, would we be content? Would we be satisfied? Or would we continue to beg for more and more and more from God? Please, 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 please. But what if God's response is the same to us as it was to Paul those 3 times where he says, my grace is all you need. I'm not going to say yes, basically, is my understanding of this. God is not going to answer that prayer. His answer is, he's not going to answer the prayer in the way in which Paul would hope he would answer. Let me say that. God's answer is, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. My power works best in your weakness. So Paul, be content, for my grace is enough. And my power works best in your weakness. If that's God's answer and God's response to you and me, will we be content to say, praise you, Father, for your grace. And in my trials and in my tribulations, may your power work best in my weakness. And he closes out that section in the last of verse 10 where it says, when I am weak, then I am strong. In my weakness, I am strong. Strong in the Lord. Strong because of the Lord. Because God promises that my grace is all you need. And my power works best in your weakness. Contentment. Be content with God's plan for our lives. His plan made to keep us from becoming proud or protect us from other things. So his response My grace is all you need. Words of encouragement today. I hope you have a great first day of December, and I will see you again tomorrow as we continue our journey through the Word.